Hey everyone, before we begin, a quick disclaimer. The game you're about to see is still in very early access, and absolutely everything in this video is subject to change and improvement over time. Also, this video is sponsored by Gamigo, so just putting that out there. Now then, welcome friends to Atlas Rogues. So what the heck is this game, you might be asking? Well, to at least a few of you out there, this game may actually look familiar. And that's because this is a kind of, but not really, follow-up to a sadly dead online multiplayer game called Atlas Reactor. I take the time to talk more about it, but as I said, it is no longer with us, and Rogues isn't really like it. I will say though, I'm kinda bummed I completely missed this one, cause it looks pretty fun. So what is Rogues then? Well, Rogues is a much more traditional turn-based strategy RPG with a roguelite gameplay loop. Story-wise, in the mega techno city known as Atlas, the reactor at the core of the city is on meltdown and about to explode in 30 days, which would take the entire planet with it. Obviously, you'd like this to not happen. Fortunately for you though, it has already happened and might have happened many times beforehand. Your characters are caught in a time loop where they're sent back those previous 30 days every time the reactor goes nuclear. Kinda reminds me of Majora's Mask, only without the crushing existential depression. In addition to spending those 30 days gaining money, or ISO as it's called, experience and gear, you also gain intel on 3 factions called trusts that will show up in the final battle because apparently there are some people who want the city to explode, I guess. The 3 trusts are known as Omni, Evos, and Hyperbotics, which I almost always accidentally call Hyperbiotics. Every time you gain 100% intel on one of them, you can take on a mission where you assault their stronghold and attempt to bring down their boss. Successfully complete this mission and that trust will be removed from the final battle. In addition to regular missions, you also have these Recon choices that are more story or character interaction focused, where you're given a set of choices to make that all have different rewards or costs depending on the situation. While each mission takes a number of days off the total you have remaining, the harder, lengthier missions can reward more talent points which you can use to level up your characters, new gear and weapons to boost their stats or give them interesting status effects, and of course more dosh. However, as you're playing and the days keep counting down, enemies will start ramping up in power as denoted by these red markings on the doom clock. It'll be up to you to decide how best to use those 30 days because the closer you get to Doomsday, the harder everything's gonna get. Gameplay-wise, Rogues should feel pretty at home to anyone familiar with the recent XCOM games. You have movement and ability actions for each of your characters, though some of these abilities are free to use and take several turns to cool down and be used again. And you and your enemies can hide behind cover to reduce your chances to get hit, marked by this little wheel here. I'll give you a quick rundown on what all these colors mean. Red is your chance to hit, purple is your chance to critically hit, orange is how likely the hit will be a glance, and white is how likely it'll miss. Many characters have ways to get around cover, however, like Lockwood's bouncing shot, Garrison's jump jets, or Zuki just blowing everything up. A lot of the abilities of each character can also have some neat synergy, such as Lockwood placing down a trap so Garrison can smack people right into it, or Helio placing a mini black hole on Garrison as he jumps into the middle of a group so that they all get caught in its AoE. Yeah, Garrison is a really useful character. And speaking of characters, this game has more of them. To unlock, that is. You get 4 at the start, and there are currently 6 others you can unlock by doing these challenges here, with many more coming in future updates. And on top of all this, Atlas Rogues has multiplayer co-op for up to 4 people, which I sadly was not able to get any footage for, but I figured it's worth noting. Also, yes, the UI isn't exactly great, but again, early access. So that's Atlas Rogues. Overall, I think this game has some pretty good potential. With some polish in the right places as it develops, and more content, I think it'll be pretty fun. If you want to take a look at it for yourself, there's a link to the website in the description below. Now, let's show you some actual gameplay, shall we? Helio, would you mind distributing some armaments? I'm not sure why the icon for your move decided to Tarzan swing across the screen, but okay, we'll deal with it, I guess. And again, you know what? I'm not gonna question it. The icon's just having a grand old time. Who am I to ruin its fun? Okay then, Mr. Garrison, first of all, prime then their rockets, and let's get you in there, why don't we? Not that impressive of a hit, but it's okay. The payload hasn't even gone off yet. Speaking of payload, and they will blow up here quite soon. All right, Lockwood, I think we're just gonna have you line them up.
Time to spray and pray.
You know, maybe you shouldn't stay in the impending falling rocket.
Only a scratch.
From the heavens.
You know, I tried to warn him, and then there were other rockets that came from Garrison, but for some reason the game didn't show them. Trust me, there were rockets there. They didn't just die of a heart attack, although they are currently clipping through the floor very aggressively.
Down you go.
And you teleport all of his bones out of his body. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, that is horrifying. Oh. Oh, I think maybe you punched him a little too hard, Garrison. Maybe a little bit.
Easy as 3.141592.
Victory.
I like how the game shut Helio up for me. Thank you. Phalanx Mark II and Hulkers gain 5 power and 25 armor each time they're hit, stacking up to 20 times. All enemies gain 100 armor and 10 max health. Oh, that's rough. You know what? I think we're actually going to give Helio a buff. He kinda needs it, honestly. Garrison mandated that you help around the card while you stay. Okay. The end of the world doesn't mean that you can abandon your post. My bar has been a mess since you started idling here, or hiding here rather, pardon me. Do your part and get to work. I'm tempted to refuse, but we literally get nothing out of that, and I'm pretty sure that would actually accomplish nothing except maybe being kind of funny. But I really don't want to screw up my chances here, so intel? Okay, I guess I got us some intel by just hanging around the bar and shooting the shit for a while. Makes sense. Okay, so we need to get more intel on one of the trusts to take them out. Fortunately here, we have 2 missions that can give us intel on Hyperbotics. Now, the way these missions work is they're only around for a set number of days, and then they disappear. So what we can do here is we can do the 3-day mission first, and then this one will still be around for 2 days, so that we can do one of these dialogue missions in the meantime, then knock this one out and get 2 pieces of intel, plus some rewards from one of these recons. Sounds like a plan to me. Helio, second verse, same as the first. Arm the bomb, and send the big man in.
Let's throw a wrench into their plans.
Well, okay, first of all, you don't have a wrench, you have a hammer, so that pun doesn't work. Second of all, I might hate you. That's a much bigger mouth coming out of that thing than I expected. Gather round the giant war mech. It will not go terribly for you, I promise.
Ha! Right between the eyes.
Oh! And yeah, that looks about right. And what follows may hurt just a tad.
Safety's off.
Excellent. What's this one? Mark targets for a flurry of missiles. At the end of the following turn, each missile volley deals 121 damage to targeted and nearby enemies. Ow. Well, unfortunately for you, you've activated my trap card.
You win.
Cur dead. Alright, so we got some gear from that one recon between missions. Rage. More power, accuracy, and attack power. You know, I think I kinda want to give that to Garrison. Alright, so we're gonna give this to Locke. And what else we got? Controlled Fury, more health, defense, and taking damage grants energy. Well, you know the one guy who I'm constantly throwing into the line of fire? I think he might appreciate that.
Shot in the dark.
There was absolutely no reason to shoot it like that. I just felt like it. Excellent.
Launching the big one.
I'm surprised the other 2 actually moved out of range of that. They were actually smart, amazingly enough. Locke, if you'd not mind. And then Garrison, please introduce Pupper to Explosive. Perfect.
Ha! Right between the eyes.
That actually did a lot more than I thought it would. Oh! Hey, that does have a chain effect. Cool. But unfortunately, that one K9 unit is still alive. but judging from the way it's looking, it might solve that problem on its own. And it ran straight into the death wall. Perfect. Oh, you lucky bitch.
Ugh, gross.
Target ally gains 114 shields for the next 2 turns. The vortex of energy expands outwards, dealing 68 damage to nearby enemies. Well then. Hey, Garrison, you look like you could use a pick-me-up. Just so happens this pick-me-up is also an enemy put me down. God. This is one resilient little pup.
That's right. Stand next to each other.
Victory.
Thankfully not resilient enough to take a rocket to the face. Holographic afterimage. Wraiths and Splorters gain 150 dodge. All enemies gain 50 dodge. Oh boy. Okay folks, so I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward to a Stronghold mission, and then from there, we're gonna jump straight into the final battle. And hope to God things go okay. So, see you in a little bit. Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's now nearly a full hour later. I've done more than a little bit of work of powering everybody up. Everyone's dealing a lot more damage, gaining energy for their ultimates a lot quicker, and everyone's got really good equipment at the moment, or at least really good considering everything I've come across. And we're now ready to take on a Stronghold. So, let's go pay Hyperbotic a visit.
Welcome, welcome. I am Meridian, Primus of Hyperbotics. Challengers are always honored guests, no matter how tragically short their stays. The rules are simple. Name yourself, name your price, and we'll name ours. I hope you do pardon the dust. We're always in a state of construction, and, as it seems, a state of deconstruction quite soon. Yours? A bit of automaton humor. I hope you don't mind.
Meridian seems like a nice enough automaton. No, those rules seem fair all things considered. This is a group of freelancers seeking a reactor key. How much might that cost?
Not much. Only your lives.
Well then, ERM, best of luck to you.
I do kind of like how we start this mission shoulder to shoulder. Now, let's see. Who are we all dealing? This is gonna be a lengthy battle, I see. Huh. Oh dear. We're probably gonna be here a while.
3, 2, 1, fire!
What? Wow, you lucky son of a bitch. I'm pretty sure I didn't even see that mischance. Oh, you son of a bitch. Who told you you could bring a healer? That's cheating when it isn't me.
Going in, guns blazing.
Thank you, Locke. It's a care package that hurts people. Excellent. Yes, line up within the rocket, you fools! Well, that didn't do quite as much as I was hoping, but still.
I get rich. You die trying.
Hyperbotics has earned the right to their position at the top. It's ours, fair and square. We won the war, and the right to steward the reactor's future.
The data this group has uncovered shows that Hyperbotics' guidance has been poor, at best.
Hyperbotics' stewardship is beyond reproach. Do not dare slander the Hyperbotics name for the failings of the other trusts. Your accusations are unfounded and must be avenged.
Oh, that's a lot of glowy portals. Alright, Locke might need to go hide. Oh, that's a problem. For you! That was supposed to knock them backward. Shit. Would appreciate it if you didn't go for Zuki. She's already in... Oh, dear.
So much left to do. Ugh.
Well, that's not particularly great. Things are getting a little bit hairy here. If you could kindly pick Zuki up.
Filling full.
Well, that's... I expected that to happen with a bit more fanfare, but you know what? That works. Oh, they're behind us, too! Oh dear, Helio? you're just barely alive, my guy. Okay, we need to relocate fast. And by that, I mean... let's send in the big man. First of all, though... lock, if you please.
Don't blink or you'll miss it. Feels so good it should be illegal.
Need a body bag over here.
Several, actually. Might need one for our... oh, hey, they missed. Excellent. Not sure where the pooch is going. Oh my god. Helio, you lucky boy. Good luck. Nice. Oh man, why didn't Zuki get up? I thought I spent a res token on her. I think the game may have glitched. Zuki may be perma-dead. Cause I know I used my last res token on her, and she's not getting back up. So I'm not sure what the problem is.
I'll give you one shot.
Ooh. And one shot's all you need, ain't that right, Locke?
Working as intended.
Okay. I guess we're just gonna be going into the final branch of this without Zuki. Okay, then. He doesn't miss. Okay, another bunch coming in. Is it just over there, or got any... no, it looks like it's just over that way. Good. Unfortunately, that probably means what's coming over from that way is going to be very big and scary. So, let's prepare.
How can I convince you that Hyperbotics' reign is true? Our best interests are the country's best interests.
The non-stop construction of automatons throughout Hyperbotics is part of what has overtaxed the reactor.
The non-stop construction of automatons is to protect the reactor from the other trusts. It is the will of the lords of Hyperbotics, and so it must be.
It's no use. There is only one language Hyperbotics understands, it seems.
Thank you for running directly into the mine. That helped a lot.
Light 'em up.
I live for this.
Truth shines upon us.
That's a big hammer. I might want to have that hammer.
Let me show you why I get these big bucks.
Oh, you seem frustrated.
Maybe just a little bit. Alright, punch, and then the black hole will yo-yo him right back. And hopefully kill him.
Forge ahead!
God damn it. Ooh, there's a lot of them.
You have forced our hand.
Ow.
I cannot let you live.
Ow. Not having Zuki is really making this not great. Helio, hate to say it, man, but I think his hammer's better. Ah, shit. Well, yep. Don't think this is working out well.
Good thing they didn't aim for my head.
I think they did that time. Well, shit. And it was going so well. The res token not working on Zuki kinda screwed me. So I know early access is early access, but that is still frustrating. Ooh. Oh, so that's how it goes. So the better you do each run, the more things Emmett can give you when you start a new one. Okay, interesting. More talent points, please. All right. Well, hi, folks. I decided to keep playing for a little while, and we're back at the Hyperbotic battle. We're not as powerful as we were last time, but Zuki is alive, and we have one more resurrection token, and the resurrection tokens are working this time, I can confirm. So we're just gonna hope for the best. And they all moved out of the big one, god damn it. Well, at least it gave me a good few seconds to really let it sink in how badly we missed.
Ba-boom! Let's party!
I do not expect us to win this one, but I'm gonna give it my best shot.
Don't blink or you'll miss it.
And armor break. Excellent. I think that's unfortunately all the actions we got, so pray to God we don't die.
Forge ahead! Hammer time.
I'm not sure why it shot twice. Ow. He must have gotten an extra ability and I just didn't notice. Hold Meridian down. The main goal here is to kill Meridian. I just wanted to get his other underlings out of the way so we can have an easier time of doing that. That's a lot of health to chew through though, so I don't have a whole lot of confidence, I have to admit.
Safety's off.
It better be.
I live for this.
That is not the way I wanted him to get launched.
Truth shines upon us.
Okay, at least he didn't attack. He's summoning in healers. This is not good.
Let me show you why I get paid this big bucks.
Let's get rid of the healer. We're getting there. Slowly. Painfully slowly, but we're getting there. Just mark him to blow up, Zuki.
Targeting parameter set.
Owie.
I cannot let you live.
Owie. I mean, you could. I'd appreciate it if you did. We've just got to keep pouring in everything we got against Meridian. I don't know if we can kill him this turn.
Firing.
But we might be able to.
You've only hurt my feelings. Oh.
Filling full of holes.
Oh, this is coming down to the wire.
Easy as 3.14159265535.
Oh, he's so close to dead. We just gotta live. We just gotta live to next turn, and then he's dead, and I hope to God that wins the mission. Otherwise, we're kinda fucked. Woo. Cover, please, and luck if you would do the honors.
Victory.
Woo-wee. Okay. Hyperbotics is out of the fight, and I think that gets us Meridian as a character.
Well, a win is a win. Fair is fair. You may take your prize. But remember, we always win the war.
Hyperbotics reinforcements. All enemies gain armor, and all enemies gain accuracy and defense. Oh dear. Well, we got a little bit of extra time to prepare for the big day, so I'm gonna be right back once again, and we'll see how the final battle goes. Alright, we are now here at the reactor. I have no idea how badly or well this is gonna go. I have only managed to take down one stronghold, but, well, let's see.
A dark power is overloading the reactor. Fight your way to the control core and take command of the reactor. It's the only hope Atlas has to survive tomorrow.
I applaud your efforts. Truly. For once, Gaia picked enforcers with fight.
Ignore it. It's after the control core. If you want a chance to defeat it, you have to get to the control core first.
You've had your chance. It's our chance now.
Victory.
Ah,
Blasted them to the Stone Age.
excuse me? What? Oh. Well, that was anticlimactic. You know, knowing me, there was really no other way it could have ended. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that was a glitch. But you know what? I'm gonna take it. Because I was not going to win if we were gonna do that normally. I guarantee you. And now the server isn't responding. Well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. I did enjoy this. Like, legit, I enjoyed this a lot more than I thought I would. So if you're interested and want to check it out for yourself, link to the website is in the description below. Keep in mind, it is still in early access, and like you have seen, there is more than a few glitches still in the game. So be prepared, that's what you're getting into going in. But I would, at the very least, recommend keeping an eye on this one. And maybe one day I'll get to see what happens if we win, but maybe this is just the game detecting that I won on a fluke, so it has locked me out. I'm gonna go with that. But with that said, I do hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, then don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below to let me know. Thank you, Gamiga, once again for sponsoring the video, and as always, y'all have a lovely evening, and I will see you next time.